Welcome to Creative Living, where we help you live your most creative life. I'm Jane Monzures. The new year is here, and that means many of us are looking to make some changes in our spaces and our lives. Well, we've got some great ideas for you. But before we get started, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. Give yourself a recharge with a visit to the spa. How to give new life to your old photos. And ring in the new year by adding a touch of bling to everything. That and so much more on this episode of Creative Living. Make 2020 the year of you. We've got some great ideas that will help you pamper yourself.
Hi, I'm Abdelhak Shigri. I'm a fitness specialist here at the Well & Being Spa at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. What we have here is the InBody. It's a device that is designed to perform a body composition. So in other words, it will test your body and give you an idea of where your percentage of body fat is and what your percentage of lean mass. Lean mass is one of the big indicators of general health. So if you just weigh yourself on the scale, you don't know what the numbers are showing. And sometimes you exercise, but the numbers are the same. With the InBody, it gives you a detailed breakdown of your lean weight, your lean mass, and then your fat mass. So that way you know where you need to make any improvements. So if your percentage of body fat is higher, that means we need to work on building lean mass through exercise and changing eating habits. Well, this assessment is very easy. You just come in and you just stand up on the foot electrode of the machine, and we enter your information there, and then you just hold on to the handles, and then it'll start to scan and read your composition. It only takes about a minute, and then you're done, and then the information will be stored there so that we have that information for future tests for you.
The ability to have InBody for our members and for our guests offers a great opportunity to learn more about your body. You can customize your workouts. You can figure out where you need to work on certain areas. It also gives us a bigger picture of our health. I always encourage people at this time of the year to, again, think about your goals and make them manageable. Consider getting support, and that support is in terms of a personal trainer or going to group classes. It's hard to change a lifestyle and to change a habit all by yourself just one day. So having people that will make you accountable or also motivate you definitely makes your goals much more successful.
Now that you know what we have to offer, you're welcome to come in and visit us at the Well & Being Spa at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. So you can perform one of these assessments, and we can help you customize training for you with our personal training. You can take advantage of the fitness classes that we have to offer daily.
Do you have tons of old photos hanging around in albums or boxes? Our organizing expert has some ideas on how to protect your memories and declutter your space.
We all have boxes and closets and perhaps bins full of photos, and it's a big problem for many of us. So I'm going to share some simple tips that I'd like you to implement in your own lives and in your own homes so that you can preserve these precious memories. This is a photo album that was put together by my mother's mother. Now, she passed away in 1930, so you can imagine how special these photographs are to this family. We want to preserve them by putting them on electronic digital media, and that way we can share these stories of family and we can make sure that these are always going to be protected. You'll find that you may run across some that have some damage to them. There are many services out there that can help you repair these damaged photographs. In addition to photographs, you may find that you have old letters that are very special. This letter was written by my grandmother to her own mother. Now, if this isn't special, I don't know what is. What you want to do though when you're organizing photos is to put them in a rough kind of order. So if you can break them up by year, and even further, if you can break them up by month, at least you can chunk it down and start dealing with the project in manageable pieces. So when you're ready to digitize your photos, you've got them all organized, they're ready to go, you can make a decision to do it yourself. I would suggest a scanner that has a high quality resolution on it so that you can create enlarged photos that are not pixelated and blurred. Or there's always services available out there. You can find services just by Googling electronic or digitized photos. Again, I recommend putting them in the cloud so that you have full protection in the event any kind of disaster happens in your home and you lose your photo albums. Remember, if you follow these simple tips and get your photos digitized and saved in the cloud, you will have family memories to share with people from now till eternity.
If saving money is one of your goals for the new year, then go on a spending diet. You set aside 2 days a week and you don't spend any money except for on the essentials. This way, it'll help jumpstart your savings and boost your self-control. Here's what's coming up next on Creative Living. Cox Life can help make your home smarter. Find out more about these helpful services. And dealing with stress and anxiety in the new year? We'll show you a place offering a lifeline.
Explore more ways that people are leading healthier lives. Head over to yourview.com for additional videos from Your Health.
Make home life easier this year with Cox Services. From home security to automation, they have you covered.
I'm Whitney Bond and I'm a food blogger at whitneybond.com. I think that the technology you see here is helping people save time and money in the kitchen because you're able to do things quicker using Wi-Fi enabled devices and you don't have to sit and monitor them. You can have your Instant Pot going with dinner and you could be in the other room and you'll be notified on your phone whenever dinner is ready, so you're not just sitting in the kitchen waiting around for it. I don't think that you have to be a foodie to appreciate this type of technology. I think this is for anyone that just wants to make cooking in the kitchen easier and be able to take back the kitchen really in the palm of your hand versus spending all your time right on the stove.
Parenting has always been a challenge. It's just tougher now because we have, there's more competition for our time. And it's difficult now to distinguish between work time and home time, family time, so the onus is kind of on us to carve that out for ourselves. Having an app like Story Snacker doesn't solve all the problem of being able to navigate this technological world, but I do think it gives you more at-bats as a parent to find moments to be a hero and to share stories. If you can share a story with your child, even if it's just for 1 minute, you're a hero.
Wellness is such a broad term, however, I think more in the sense of like well-being. So it's anything that's going to help you feel better, from fitness to your sleep habits to your relationships. Everybody's super stressed, as usual. So anything that you're able to do that's going to help you feel better for the long run is really where you've got to be focused. Yoga's that gift that just kind of keeps on giving. We assume it's just for like your body, but it's also for your mental health. It can help with stress reduction, sleep habits, depression, anxiety. It can help with immunity over the long run. It can help you be more present, more mindful. It helps your body move in ways that are just going to make you feel better over the long term.
What have I seen today that I know I can use in my home? I would say everything.
Life can be stressful with home, family, and everything in between. The counselors at Lifeline PCS understand and can help with all of life's challenges.
So Lifeline Professional Counseling, it's a team of qualified professionals led by Dr. Roxanne Delpost. Our commitment is to provide sound, evidence-based counseling services, aiding our clients' challenges. We want to make sure that we're providing the services needed to your needs. So we just invite all the community to look us up online and find us on our website at lifelinepcs.com.
So the individual sessions are just the client and their therapist working to meet the client's needs. It is fulfilling for all of us to see the clients succeed. We have a very team-oriented environment, and so we work together as counselors with other providers as well to make sure that the client has their needs met in terms of medication services, other resources, and provide that continuity of care between all of the services.
So I started with Lifeline about 3 years ago, interning with them. And so ever since then, I found this to be my passion many years ago, and I'm really committed to our community and to our client treatment.
I decided to follow Lifeline's mission because it's something that's near and dear to me. I originally was a school counselor, and I saw how the platform could be expanded and we could help more people at a different level, and Lifeline afforded me that opportunity. If you're identifying that most of your days, your mood state is kind of a downward one, you're just not feeling right, you've noticed that your support system is not as strong as you would like it to be, or there's some type of consistent challenge that you've stated, I want to fix this, but it just hasn't happened yet, I think that those are good signs to come in and talk to a person, at least for 3 to 5 sessions. That's generally about a month. Most of us can do a month of something. So it's beneficial, and I think if you're feeling down, if your support system has deteriorated in any way, or if you're just looking to improve, it doesn't always have to be some life challenge that's come about. It could be hey, I want to get some perspective from some different people, and that can be beneficial too. Lifeline Professional Counseling has a website. We also have about 6 different facilities. There's one in Glendale, Avondale, Phoenix, Mesa, Scottsdale, and Chandler. Our phone number is 480-641-1165. So you can either go to Psychology Today, you can go to the internet and look up lifelinepcs.com, or you could just give us a call at 480-641-1165, and the support staff will connect you with what you need.
One way to make life less stressful in 2020 is to make time for more fun stuff. So write ideas of different outings on a piece of paper, throw them in a jar, and then once a week, pull out a piece of paper and enjoy the activity. Here's what's coming up on Creative Living. Giving your home a new look for 2020 doesn't have to cost a lot. Our design expert has some ideas you can tackle in a day. And turning scraps of metal into something beautiful. A craft room crash that's blooming with ideas.
Share your creative style on Instagram with us at Creative Living Show. Creative Living. Imagine what you can do.
Want to spruce up your space in the new year? Well, check out these easy and inexpensive tips.
Hello, I am Deborah May Himes, Deborah May Himes Interior Design and Associates, and today I'm going to be talking to you about inexpensive tricks for updating your home. One of the best ways to do is just with paint. Paint is cheap, and sometimes that can just really give you a fresh, updated look and make you feel like everything's clean again. I also like to talk about using pillows. It's expensive to change your furniture out, but if you have neutral fabrics or leather furniture, then it's easy to update with new pillows and the fresh colors and updated colors, or using area rugs. Area rugs can give you that pop of color that you would really love, and then also adds that personality to the space. Rearranging your furniture is a wonderful way to fresh up your space. So rearranging your furniture should be around how you use that space. It could be about conversation areas. It should have spaces where you can have a quiet time to read a book or watch TV. So look at how you use your space and make sure that the way you arrange your furniture is more purposeful. I like to use larger artwork instead of lots of small pieces. And that's the same for accessories. Use larger important pieces instead of a lot of little things. Makes a simpler, more dramatic statement and a more powerful room. Updating your home can just breathe life back into your space.
With the new year here, it seems everyone wants to start out fresh, but that doesn't mean you have to go out and buy all new stuff. With a little inspiration, you can take what you already have and add some bling and make it new to you again. To bling up your new year, it's really all about adding embellishments to anything and everything you want. From frames to notebooks, shoes to wine glasses, there are so many things you can recreate with just a touch of bling. Plus, these money-saving ideas are fun to do at a girls' night in or even with the kids. Okay, there are 3 different types of embellishments to use. I'm talking gemstones or buttons, cardstock or fancy paper, and fabric. Now first, for those boring old frames, simply glue buttons or gems around the edges, or for a more contemporary look, glue on some broken CDs, because no one's using CDs anymore. And your favorite wine glass, it can get an upgrade too. Just glue flat back gemstones on it in an interesting pattern, and cheers to the new year. And even those comfy shoes you love can take on a new life with the addition of some gems or jewels. Just be sure to use strong adhesive to attach them because they need some long-lasting wear. Now, how about those old notebooks? Well, instead of buying a new one when last year still has some blank pages in it, just give the old one a little bling using cardstock you already have in your crafty stash. Tack it down to the front cover of that notebook using spray glue. Now you can write down your fresh thoughts in a refreshed notebook. Another fun idea is to repurpose an old refrigerator magnet. You know, the one with your favorite sports team's schedule on it? Well, you're gonna cover it with chalkboard tape, then glue on some bling and slap it on the fridge. It's new again with a new purpose. And finally, don't throw out that old sweater. Just add some fancy fabric to the elbows to give it a fashion facelift, or attach a zipper to a t-shirt for some unexpected fun. We know everything needs a little refresh from time to time, so with the new year here, these simple ideas and a little inspiration, you can add some bling to 2020. Stick around, we've got more coming up on Creative Living. A craft room crash that uses found items to make beautiful yard sculptures.
Looking for more fun crafting ideas? Head on over to yourview.com and watch more videos from Creative Living.
If you're looking for a little inspiration for a new hobby this year, our Craft Room Crash may have you putting the pedal to the metal. This is Craft Room Crash, and I'm in Dwight, Illinois on Old Route 66 outside DIYer Marla Kincaid's shop. Now, she says creating art is hard, dirty work, but scrap metal can be romantically beautiful. So let's go crash her craft room and find out what Marla is making today.
Hey, Jane.
Hey, Marla.
Let's go check out my craft room.
Let's do it.
Hey, Jane, welcome to my craft room. This is it.
Ow. Oh my God,
This is my space.
It's really industrial.
It is. I am a welder who makes art. Really, if you want it made out of metal, I'll make it.
There's a lot of metal and like dirty things.
Yes.
I love it.
Piece by piece, I'm putting something back into somebody's yard that's already been used in the world. So I'm recycling stuff that goes back into it.
So this is all some of your creations.
These are things My high heel shoe for everyone's needs. I'm kind of a tomboy, and I grew up with my dad in a welding shop. Started loving it, not realizing at an early age I understood it and didn't think this was a career a girl went to, but then when I got older, I was like, why can't I do that, you know?
So what are we gonna make today?
Today we're gonna make a single flower. It's the first flower that I sort of ever created. First thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna pick out a piece of metal to make our flowers. We're going to trace out all the petals that we use.
Is that like a pattern piece?
It's a pattern, yep. So I keep a pattern of all the flowers. You sure can.
This is probably the only thing I'm gonna be able to do today.
We're going to cut them out with the plasma cutter. That's the mark that it's gonna do when we start cutting.
What if those things hit my legs?
And then we're going to buff them up and make them shiny.
I'm gonna stand right here. Okay. And depending on how many sparks of metal, I'm gonna move back.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
After we make them shiny, we're going to bend them in our arbor press so they have a little depth.
Perfect.
So now we got
Get it.
Now we got it. We will attach each petal onto the flower.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Nuh-uh.
Super quick.
Wow, that's bright.
We will attach a stamen to the center, and we're done with our flower. All right, and then we finish with that. Then once we do that, all we have to do is pull our little stamens out in the middle, and we turn this way, and we're all set.
Wow.
Flower is done.
That's amazing. Thanks so much to Marla. Now we all know how to make a metal flower. And that is what Marla is doing in her craft room. What are you doing in your craft room? I'll see you next time. I wonder if any of these actually go in there.
I don't know. I don't know, actually.
Thanks so much for joining us here on Creative Living. We hope your new year is filled with joy and you're able to tackle those goals in 2020. I'm Jane Monzures, and I'll see you next time.